It was a starry moonlit night. The sea's water were calm. But down below, a tempest raged, tearing everything within its grasp asunder.
Ow! I can't take it anymore! I'm sick of this life!
Gisela pounded on the walls of her cave, sending small shockwaves throughout the stagnant sea. Her wails attracted a small crowd, curious as to what the commotion was all about.
What? She really lost it this time! Well, it is a full moon. I heard land creatures get all weird sometimes because of the moon cycle. Maybe it affects a monster too. Shut up! Stop peeping on me! If I catch you again, I'll tear you to shreds! Yeah! I'm sorry!
But the other sea monsters seldom took notice of Gisela's tantrums. Maybe because such outbursts had become an everyday occurrence. Or maybe it was because of their carefree nature. They certainly couldn't tell you. But what they could tell you was that she seemed much angrier than usual. The monster began whispering to each other.
She hasn't eaten anything in a while. She's probably just hungry. Ships with women aboard are rare enough as it is. And even then, Gisela's picky about what she eats. She should try eating the less beautiful ones. Big, fat, and taste great. And there's a lot of them too. Is it even true that eating a beautiful person's flesh will make you beautiful? I can't hear you, you know. Of course it's true.
The sea monster fell silent and exchanged nervous glances with each other.
Idiots. Maybe the reason you stay ugly is because you keep eating ugly people. Did you ever think of that? Eating a beautiful woman is much healthier than gorging yourself on some fat, disgusting man. And even if it wasn't, beautiful people piss me off just by existing. I eat them even if it wasn't healthy, just to wipe them off the face of the earth.
Normally, Gisela didn't care what the other sea monster thought or did. Their musing would go in one ear and out the other. But whenever they brought up the subject of beauty...
Why do you want to become more beautiful anyway? You're already the most beautiful sea monster.
Gisela paused. The most beautiful sea monster. Yes, indeed I am. The other sea monster's comment was strangely sobering. My beauty is only recognized here. Nowhere else. Nowhere. Gisela impulsively sprang from her cave and began swimming. It didn't matter where she was going, only that it was far away. And the sooner she got there, the better.
I had enough of this place, this life, these idiots!
Gisela swam, faster away from her home, away from her life, away from herself.
Hate. I hate everyone. Especially...
An image of her reflection in the ocean surface flickered from across her mind. She grit her teeth in anger.
I hate these tentacles. The way they stretch, contract, and wiggle all about. Disgusting!
A far cry from the graceful tail of a mermaid.
This grotesque body. Monstrous, no matter how you look at it.
No alluring curves like mermaids have.
These eyes, glowing eerily in the night, sending shivers down the spine of anyone who sees them.
If only they sparkled the way a mermaid does.
No, I am beautiful. I know it. Not just on the outside, but the inside too. Yes, and it's obvious by the way you treat those who cares about you. One day, They will abandon me. All you ever do is hurt them. No wonder they fear me. You wasted your life wishing you were someone else. I'll never be anything more than a sea monster. I hate you! I wish I was dead!
Suddenly, a dazzling light pierced through the water surface, snapping Gisela back to her senses.
So bright!
She had arrived to the calm waters of the bright sea. True to its name, there was enough light even in the dead of night to see for miles. It was the complete opposite of the Stagnant Sea's murky depths. It was also home to a large variety of sea folk, none of which welcome sea monsters. Gisela clicked her tongue.
I better not let anyone see me.
Sea monster entered a pact with all other races of the sea long ago to achieve peace. The pact was simple and one-sided. No sea monster was to ever leave the Stagnant Sea under any circumstances.
Stupid pact. Who cares what some old geezer said ages ago? I can go wherever I want. They were just trying to sweep sea monster under the rug, labeling us as problematic. Sea monster don't have any brains or ambition. It's not like we're gonna conquer the seas. Why are they so afraid of us?
If Gisela shared one thing with her fellow sea monsters, it was their ferocious physical strength. They could conquer the seas in a few weeks with a concerted effort. The other races knew this and sought to resurrect their ferocity. Confining them to the Stagnant Sea where only humans occasionally pass through worked perfectly. Lacking the intelligence to see any alternatives, sea monsters accepted the pact with hollow resignation. A decision that did not sit right with Gisela.
Screw the pact! I couldn't care less about it. There's nobody around to yell at me anyway. Most sea folk here aren't awake at night. It's not like I want to be here anyway. This water feels like it's bad for my skin. Other sea monsters wouldn't come here even if the pact wasn't in place. Those gloomy water are their home. My home.
Sea creatures are born with adaptive traits specific to their environment. The sea monster would have rough time in the waters of the bright sea. A few hours wouldn't be a problem, but prolonged exposure would cause them to feel ill. Those most adapted to the bright sea are the mermaids, who swim and frolic amongst the colorful coral.
Mermaids. I hate them. Awful, nasty women.
Gisela sneered at the thought of them. Mermaids, the rulers of the bright sea, held a lot of sway among the other races. Their legendary beauty enchanted folk of the land and sea alike. Humans had painted countless pictures and written tales of romance about them over the years.
Humans don't know the truth of how ugly mermaids can be. They're just a bunch of arrogant, shallow egotists. They'd kill me without a second thought if they caught me here. Actually, they probably make some merman do it while they watch it, so they don't get their hands dirty.
A school of fish had gathered around Gisela while she was browsing. They stared at her with curiosity.
What? You gonna snitch on me? I'm just minding my own business. Would fish oil be good addition to my beauty regimen? How much could I squeeze out of each of you, I wonder?
Sensing her hostility, the fish scattered.
Good riddance.
Gisela glared at them until their silhouettes disappeared beneath the depths. She remained outwardly calm, but inside her, rage was already boiling.
Might as well head back. I don't want to share water with such judgmental creatures. Besides, my skin's getting all rough.
But just as she was about to turn back,
Is someone singing?
a peculiar sound caught her attention. It seemed to be coming from the shoreline. It drifted out onto the waves, resonating with Gisella's body rather than her ears. But how could that be? Only creatures of the deep were capable of such sounds. And they were used to hunt and probe for prey near the surface, not for singing. It couldn't be coming from a mermaid, and certainly not a human, Gisela thought.
Where's that coming from? I thought only sea monster could make a sound like that. Did a human capture one?
Humans still have settlements near the shore of the Bright Sea. They relied on fishing to support the population and treat a sea monster as a serious threat. If one were to be captured or just spotted nearby, humans would show it no mercy. Even if the water were hospitable and the pact not in place, sea monster would still avoid the Bright Sea for fear of invoking all of humanity's wrath.
I haven't heard about anyone being captured recently, so that's not it.
Curious, Gisela began searching for the singer. She followed the song's invisible ripples toward the shore, heedless of the danger. Once she got close, she clung to some nearby rocks and carefully surfaced. The moon and the star gently greeted her with their cold light. Though dazzled by this unfamiliar sight, her gaze was drawn to the cliffs nearby. Standing at the edge was a lone figure, the source of the song. To Gisela's surprise, it was
A human?
a human woman, one of extraordinary beauty. Gisela stared at her, transfixed. Her hair was long and black as the abyss. Her eyes were green, brilliant as the stars shining overhead. The woman's dress, plain, only a notch above the dingy wraps and tatters of the vagrants. But so radiant was her beauty that Gisela didn't even notice how shabby her clothes were.
Humans can sing like this? How is that possible? And her looks? Even mermaids aren't that beautiful. Gah! What am I thinking? Now's not the time to be spacing out. Such beauty. It could be mine. She could be all mine. I haven't eaten in so long. This is my chance to have my fill.
Truthfully, any food would serve to nourish Gisela's body. But only one of beauty would satisfy her hunger.
I'll devour every inch of her.
What a sin it would be to waste even a single scrap of such a rare meal. In her feeding frenzy, Gisela might even swallow most of the girl's bones.
I wonder what kind of face you'll make just before you die.
Her dam of restraint cracked under the flood of her violent thoughts of crashing against it. She could already hear the poor girl's cry for mercy, the curses she uttered with her dying breath. Shaking with anticipation, Gisela extended all of her tentacles in unison.
Find me.
The words splashed down into the ocean, their ripples resonating with Gisella's body. She stood perfectly still and listened. Take me away. Show me the path I should take. Aisha is here. The call is here. Waiting for guidance. I keep singing. It sounded like a prayer. Gisela was enraptured. Her inner voice of self-loathing went quiet for the first time in years.
What is this feeling?
The song echoed within the chambers of her heart. She'd never experienced anything like it before. The only other songs she'd ever heard were from her fellow sea monsters, and she found them to be unbearable.
This song, it's so depressing. What's she got to be so sad about?
Gisela closed up her heart to the song, ashamed of being caught in a moment of weakness.
Who is she even singing to? Humans can't hear this, can they? Is she singing to sea monsters specifically? What a weirdo.
She couldn't help muttering to herself.
I wonder if Aisha is her name.
Gisela stared daggers at her, trying to reignite the rage she felt a moment ago. But it was no use. She backed away slowly, deflated.
What happened? I want to kill her so badly.
Take me away. Just out of earshot, Gisela answered her plea.
Anyone would love to take you. You're beautiful. You can have anything you want. Unlike me.
Whether it was fate or a series of coincidences, for the first time, Gisela found a beautiful woman and did not kill her. She began her journey back to the Stagnant Sea, filled with questions, melancholy, and curiosity. Though they had not yet met, the two were now connected by a single fleeting moment of song. Slowly, Gisela's heart started to turn.